Imagine this. The FBI is chasing a sadistic killer with a biblical agenda. And their only hope? A cannibalistic genius with a taste for fine wine and human flesh. What if Dr. Hannibal Lecter, the most brilliant monster ever captured, was released to help catch John Doe, the faceless murderer from Seven? Two of cinema's most chilling minds, one unforgettable crossover. Today on Villainology, we're breaking down 15 terrifyingly brilliant ways Lecter could help the FBI dismantle John Doe's deadly masterpiece. Let's begin. Number 1. He understands the ritualistic killer's mindset. Lecter wouldn't see chaos, he'd see order. Each murder is a sermon, each crime scene a pulpit. He'd recognize that John Doe isn't just punishing people, he's preaching judgment. This is not madness, Lecter might say. This is doctrine cloaked in blood. Number 2. He'd profile Doe faster than the FBI. While Mills and Somerset struggled to piece Doe together, Lecter would dissect him in minutes. A white male, mid-30s, deeply religious, socially isolated, a former seminarian perhaps, a man with holy fury and surgical precision. He fasts before he kills, Lecter would note. That tells you everything. Number 3. He'd predict the remaining sins. Lecter knows how stories end. He'd map the murders like a literary arc. 5 sins down, 2 to go. And they aren't random. They're personal. Envy and wrath, he'd whisper. But only one will die. The other will be transformed. Number 4. He'd decode the symbolism others missed. Doe doesn't kill at random. His crimes are layered with biblical, artistic, and historical meaning. Gluttony, sloth, lust, each a grotesque tableau. Lecter would trace these back to Dante, Bosch, Aquinas. He'd see the sacrifice beneath the spectacle. Number 5. He'd predict the next victim. John Doe targets moral archetypes, people who embody the sin. Lecter would build a psychological model to anticipate Doe's next move. He'll choose someone envied by many, Lecter would say. A model, a rising politician, someone who stokes desire without even trying. Number 6. He'd play the killer's game. Lecter wouldn't just analyze Doe, he'd engage him. Cryptic messages, biblical riddles, a duel of egos. Let's play, Mr. Doe, Lecter might write. Let's see whose gospel spreads further. Number 7. He'd exploit Doe's God complex. Doe believes he's divine justice. Lecter would sniff out that narcissism instantly. He'd manipulate it, question his logic, mock his legacy. Nothing angers a self-made prophet more than being ignored. "He's not afraid of being caught," Lecter would say. "He's afraid of being forgotten." Number 8. He'd weaponize the media. Lecter would recommend turning the press into a mirror, not to show Doe's power, but his insignificance. Call him sloppy, a coward, a fraud. "Tell the world he's average," Lecter would advise. "You'll have him at your doorstep by morning." Number 9. He'd suggest bait victims, create high-profile, morally corrupt figures, make them public, make them tempting. A celebrity pastor, a vanity-obsessed influencer, put them on TV. Doe won't be able to resist judging them. Number 10. He'd predict the final trap. Lecter would realize something no one else could see. The finale isn't about Doe's victims, it's about Mills. "Wrath," Lecter would whisper, "will wear a badge." Number 11. He'd psychologically prepare Somerset. Somerset is the only one who might resist Doe's game. Lecter would coach him, mentally armor him against the coming storm. "The old detective," Lecter would say, "must outlive the story." Number 12. He'd sabotage Doe's delivery plan. Lecter would uncover how Doe plans to deliver the box. Courier logs, surveillance, false deliveries. He'd intercept it before it ever reaches the desert. He relies on systems he claims to despise. Irony is always fatal. Number 13. He might talk Doe into surrendering. With the right pressure, Lecter could reframe surrender as a sacrifice, a martyr's finale, the last beat of the sermon. And Doe, he'd embrace it. "Let him see the beauty of surrender," Lecter would muse. "He will walk to the altar himself." Number 14. He'd use his own infamy to lure Doe out. Lecter is infamous, the thinking killer, the ultimate predator. Doe would be drawn to him, a fellow visionary, a rival prophet. "He's watching me," Lecter would say with a smile. "He wants my blessing or my blood." Number 15. He'd stop the tragedy of the ending. The box, the gun, the grief. Lecter might be the only one who could stop Mills from pulling the trigger, from becoming Wrath. "He wants you to kill him, detective. That's how his masterpiece ends. But you can walk away." In the end, it takes a monster to outwit another. John Doe's judgment was absolute. Lecter's mind, colder, sharper, more surgical. Two predators, one game. Who would win? Comment below. Would Lecter save the day or savor the chaos? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more villainology. We dive deep into cinema's darkest minds and bring the truth to light. Until next time, sleep with one eye open.